Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading with me and with you, for you, for blessings that you are manifesting and essentially blessings that will come into your life because you're manifesting them. So this is going to be a really exciting pick a card reading. I can already feel the energies and I'm really excited. We have all these magic wands, so you've got some nice magical energies. I'm also going to be using the dice as well for each of these groups. So just because it's in the middle, actually I should place it a little bit like this, shouldn't I? So just because it was in the middle doesn't mean that it's just for the middle group. It's actually for all of the group readings. I'm also going to be doing charms as well, so charm reading for each of the readings. Definitely stay tuned. So we've got here group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3, and we've got tons of these beautiful, exciting, spectacular magic wands, which is really exciting. And then of course I'm going to be using the dice and the charms, and also I do want to mention as well, if you'd like to well, first of all, I want to mention that the timestamps are in the description box below. So, if you have chosen the group that you want to watch, you can go ahead and watch your reading. But I do want to mention that if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will be in the description box below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours if you are interested in that. So yeah, that is pretty much what we do have in regards to everything. So yeah, so private paid readings, free reading giveaway, everything is down there. Private paid readings done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention, my Etsy intention bracelet store is on Etsy. Wow, I am so descriptive today, but basically my handmade intention bracelets are on Etsy. Link is in the description box below. They're handmade, meditated with, and saged. These bracelets are there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. They're really, really special in that sense because a lot of you have seen results with them. Do check out the review section. There's also teas and crystals. There's also necklaces, bracelets, anklets, just a whole bunch of stuff that really can help you for different areas of your life. And so check it all out, if you're interested. Everything's in the description box below. So first of all, we're going to start with group number 1. So I'm going to move the other 2 groups to the side, to the left. Okay. Alright, so group number 1, this is your reading for blessings that you are manifesting in your life and that are going to be manifested as well, which is so exciting and so interesting. So let's have a look and see what is coming through. I'm also going to be using my tray as well, just to roll these dice, otherwise it's going to hurt your ears. I can tell you that, because this is a pretty solid wooden table. Okay, so we've got these 2 really fun magic wands. Let's just place them to the side there. Put one there, put one here. Okay, so the first card we have is Answered Prayer. So let me just get some messages. Okay, so we've got my family, and we've also got here a reflection on. So I feel here, especially with this energy of answered prayer, you may have really been praying about your family. Perhaps there has been someone who may not be very well in your family, or someone that you are praying for in terms of good health. You may also be praying for yourself, or people in your family are praying for you. So I feel like this is going to be an answered prayer where the person that you are really either praying for will get some form of relief in regards to their health or in regards to things that they're dealing with, or people that are praying for you, and you will then feel the energy of that as well, because people are actually praying for you here as well. It's something I'm picking up on. But with that my family energy, you may really be praying for your family. You may also really be trying to manifest your own family. So you may really either want to have children, you may also really want to get married, for example, or meet the right person. That's what I see here as an answered prayer. Okay, so that's the first message that we've got coming through, and this is something that I really feel you've been reflecting on for a pretty long time. You've been really wanting this to be answered. You wanted to go through this transformation with the butterfly. You've wanted to find that healing as well, which I'm really seeing here as well. So answered prayers here in regards to family aspects. That's what I'm seeing here, and it's going to get answered. So you're manifesting that, and it's gonna progress. Okay, so that's your first thing that I see here that is going to be manifested in your life and also going to come together. That's really exciting. I will say it's a really lovely message. So the second message we have here is spiritual growth. So let's just roll these again. Oh, that's so funny. It just like ended up on top. So it says here a regret about, and then it also says here my future. So with spiritual growth, I really feel that you're manifesting yourself to a higher vibrational energy. It shows here that you may have regrets about certain decisions that you've made in the past, and you just really want to grow. You want to be much more about your future than you do about your past, which is really coming through with this card. I see here that you are going to really find yourself in a very, very strong healed position, and also that I feel that you might be incorporating a lot of spiritual techniques into your life. And so you might be really into meditation or using prayer beads, or really just trying to manifest and use the law of attraction. You might really be into, solitude and being in your own energy, reading books, things like that. A lot of self-love, self-care, but really for yourself, because you don't want to repeat past mistakes, especially with this a regret about energy that we've got here. You just want to focus on your future and make the future the best that you can. You want to make the rest of your future you want to make the rest of your life the best of your life. That's what I see here. So spiritual growth here, again, it's, you've got these angel energies coming through, which is so, so exciting. You've got like double angel energy, which shows that there's a sense of protection around you as well. So your ancestors are really trying to help you. Spirit guides are helping you. Angels are helping you. God, the universe, everyone collectively is trying to protect you and help you as well. And so remember that if you've had regrets about something in the past, it's something that's going to allow you to manifest yourself at a higher level so that you don't make those mistakes again, but also that you learn from those lessons. Okay, so now you've got here relationship. Again, you've got another angel energy as well. That's really, really exciting. How beautiful is that? Wow. So you've got relationship. So let's have a look and see what this is about. So you said here a desire for. So I really feel that a lot of you here are desiring a relationship. It's something that you really want to manifest. And I see it's something that is going to manifest as well, really, because you've also got here my childhood. So for many of you, a lot of your spiritual growth here is really in line to healing things from your childhood that have made you feel at times unsteady, or not so great. So this particular energy with my childhood is really stemming from, trauma that you could have faced as a child. And it can also be here, trauma from other aspects of your life as well, that you're trying to heal and you're trying to really overcome in a stronger way so that your future relationships or your current relationship really is not being affected by that and is not suffering too much by that as well. Because that's what I see here with this relationship energy, is that you really have a desire for this relationship, but you also want to ensure that you're not allowing, any issues from childhood that are unresolved to really get in the way of this, right? So I see here, especially with spiritual growth, is that you're healing a lot of these sort of childhood energies that we pick up on as well, which is quite interesting as well. But you have a desire for relationship, and I feel like the more you work through your inner child issues, or the more you heal your inner child, and you sort of reflect upon your childhood, the more you will find that your relationship life really starts to come together as well. So that's really interesting. Now we've also got here dreams. Put that right there. Let's have a look. Ooh, my future makes a lot of sense, right? So you're dreaming about your future, you're manifesting your future. A lot of you here really just want a beautiful relationship. You want a lot of happiness. It also says a reflection on. So you might also be, for example, reflecting upon the dreams that you get night to night, right? So those dreams that you get at night, you might be reflecting on those and trying to figure out, like, what are they telling you? So I really feel here that for a lot of you, there is, this energy of like career, where you want your career to really progress. You may also see in your dreams, for example, happiness and joy. And it's almost like you want to reflect on that and manifest that as well. So I really see here that a lot of you are trying to manifest your personal goals, aspirations, and dreams, as we see there, literally. What's really interesting here is that you've got here inner child. And isn't it so interesting that when it came to relationships, we had that childhood message, right? So with inner child, I do feel here that it's really connecting very well to this relationship energy, where it's really showing you knowing yourself and your inner child, taking care of your inner child, holding the hand of your inner child and working through any issues from your childhood that you felt have really just affected you a lot. Perhaps, also, issues to do with your parental figures, for example, who maybe did not treat you the way that you wanted to be treated, or the way in which you grew up, which sort of affected your style of loving or your style of doing certain things, right? This is really about you activating that energy and healing yourself truly, because you've got a lot of green here, which represents the heart chakra. So this shows you healing your inner child, healing your inner being, and feeling really strong and confident with how you are within yourself, which also helps your relationship aspect. It helps your spiritual growth, and it also helps you in terms of manifesting these other aspects of your life as well. So it says here a desire for, so I really feel like you want to heal yourself from within. And also, it says here, our world. This allows you to come together in a full sense as well, to really be able to appreciate everything else that the world has to offer as well. And also, people in this world as well. When you heal your inner child and someone says something to you that you don't like, or you go to like a supermarket and there's someone that's rude to you, for example, you'll find that actually, a lot of that stems from their own personal issues. It's not always your problem. It's not always your issue if someone just randomly says something to you. So you'll have a lot more compassion towards those people. You won't let it ruin your day, for example, because you'll know that they also have had issues perhaps in their childhood, which makes them say those kinds of things to you randomly out of the blue. So you have compassion and acceptance and understanding towards those people that have had those issues as well towards you. Okay, so that really has a big impact in terms of the world. You then start to understand why people act the way that they do. It's because they themselves have not resolved these issues from their inner child. You also have here physical body. So a lot of you, I feel here, are trying to manifest either good health, or you're trying to bring yourself to a place where you feel really, really good in your body. So for some of you, you might be really wanting to lose weight, or for some of you, you may really want to, gain some more weight, for example, so that you feel more confident. So regardless, I see here that you might be really just trying to also feel good in your body as well. So perhaps you're eating really well, or trying to drink as much water as possible, or taking care of yourself by walking, exercising, things like that. So let's see what we have there. So it says a regret about, and it says my future. So a lot of you are really not wanting to regret not taking care of your body, or you are essentially regretting perhaps some of the things that you've been eating or not eating, and you might be really regretful of that, and then you just want to concentrate more in the future. You want to concentrate more on like what you can do now, so that your body can be the way that you want it to be for your future. So some of you might be really regretting the things that you haven't already done. Some of you might have been eating really poorly, and you might be really regretting that now and thinking like, oh, if only I had just done that before. But then think about your future. You can still start now. It's never too late in that sense. So that's what we have there, okay, in regards to all of those aspects. But let's see what the charms are bringing, because we can have many more things that are being manifested with the charms. So I'm just going to dive in. Okay, we got a donut. Okay, so again, that energy really came through with physical body, right? Those sweet treats and things like that. For some of you, you might really be wanting to either gain weight. For some of you, want to lose weight. So I do feel that many of you will be either cutting out the sweet stuff, or you might be putting it in. It really does depend. Interestingly enough, you've also got the fork as well. Oh my god, how adorable is this fork? Yum. Okay, so yeah, you might also be thinking about eating healthier and wanting to really maintain your body as well in that sense. So yeah, you really just want to feel good. That's what I see here, and I see a lot of you wanting to do that through nutrition. We also see here the heart as well. This really does go with the inner child energy as well. So a lot of you want to manifest just being healed from within, so that you feel strong, you feel good, and you feel best within yourself. I also see here the tag which says family, right? So a lot of you here are wanting to manifest a family. You want either a strong relationship, or you want children, or you want the whole thing. So you've got family, which makes so much sense with the rest of the spread. You've also got here the angel wing as well. Like I mentioned, we have a lot of those wings here with the angels. So it shows here protection, and you really just want to feel, strong. You want to feel good. You've got the leaf as well, which shows personal growth. You've got a lot of keys. Well, when I say a lot, you have 2 keys here, which is really showing commitment and also that relationship aspect as well, really coming through. You've got here the cat as well, which also shows rest. You've got here a squirrel. I believe this is a squirrel. Yep. We've also got here a dog, which is loyalty. Okay, I see the squirrel as more of this like fun energy, like really just being yourself, personality. Got the butterfly here, which is about transformation, which we see right there, right in the middle of the answered prayer. So perhaps you're really praying for someone to get better, or again, like I mentioned in the beginning, it can also be you really just wanting to pray in regards to something to do with family, or wanting your family to sort of like come together in that sense. So again, we've got the family tag there as well. And we've got these keys which indicate commitment, can also indicate a home. Perhaps you want to buy your own home as well. We've also got the cat again. So again, this really shows here that you want a sense of peace, you want a sense of stability and a sense of happiness. And also we've got here, this, interestingly enough, reminds me of a cross, so it also shows faith here. I'm not surprised because we've also got spiritual growth, so a lot of you might really be getting into certain religions, or reading certain books about certain religions or certain spiritual paths, certain gurus and spiritual gurus, which I think is very interesting. You've got here the heart with the flower, so really feel that again you're healing yourself and you're really growing from within and becoming so much stronger from your own personal sense of self, and it's really coming together so strong. So to me, I really feel here that you are just coming together in a way that is making you feel really good, and you're trying to manifest so many different things, but you're trying to manifest in such an interesting way because it shows you that you're not just taking shortcuts. Oh no, you're not taking shortcuts here, which is great because you're not going to accumulate so much karma. You're not just like, I want this, I want this, I want this. You're not like, oh, I just want this. You're actually working from within yourself, right? You're healing yourself from within, understanding yourself, and then you're manifesting at a higher level, especially with that inner child card. You're doing it in such a way that actually it's going to bring you so much goodness, not as much karmic backlash, should I say. So we've also got here this sort of, is this a turtle or a tortoise? I think it's a turtle, isn't it? Regardless, this is that energy of you just really like, it's that energy of like, keep going, keep growing, keep going, keep growing. And I just see here very much so that you are someone that is just not going to give up. You're always going to like continue to manifest, continue to do the best that you can for yourself, and that you just want to go towards that and make the rest of your life the best of your life. That's just literally what I'm seeing here, which I think is so interesting as well, especially with the rest of these cards. It really does go to show that you are trying to do the best that you can for yourself, but also for the best of those around yourself as well. You're not a selfish person. I really don't see that. I see more so that you also want to help others as well, and you have a sense of loyalty to others in that sense, and so you can also be praying for other people, right? And that's something that I think is really beautiful and really lovely, and I think that it's just so special. So special in that sense, right? So that's essentially what we do have right here for you, group number 1. I really hope this reading helped you and gave you a ton of clarity, information and knowledge. Really hope it helped you. Definitely let me know if this resonated with you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention bracelets, which are on Etsy as well. Alright, so take care, and we shall move to the next group. So I'm just gonna those back in there. Let's grab these cards. Alright, so group number 2, this is your reading. So the blessings that you are manifesting, which are to come into your life, we're going to see what's coming through. So we've got these 3 wands. I'm going to put one right here, I'm going to put one right here, and I'm going to put one right here, ta-da! And then also I'm going to do your charm reading as well, but I'm also going to use the dice for these cards. So I'm just going to put this on the side because rolling these on the wooden table, your ears will not like it, so I'm going to actually roll it in this tray. So let's have a look and see what your first message is. Okay, your first message is Earth Connection. Alright, so let me just roll these dice, see what we have. So it says here, my romantic life, and it also says a reflection on. Okay, which is really interesting, because what do we have in the middle of that tree? We have a love heart, right? And you got these roots with the tree as well, which is really interesting. So many of you here are manifesting your romantic life. You want something that's so stable. You want a connection where the roots go really, really deep, and it's not just all surface level. You know, it really is very strong. It's very powerful. Sometimes these things take a little bit more time to grow, right? Some of the strongest trees take the longest time. But it also shows here something really, really powerful as well. And it also shows a spiritual connection. So what I see that you're manifesting here, group number 2, is a very, very strong spiritual connection where you feel really connected, not only to the other person, but also to yourself, and you have a lot of love towards yourself and the other person and the connection as it binds together. You feel confident, you feel happy, you feel secure, and you feel stable in regard to that. So I really feel that a lot of you have reflected in your life and you're just like, you know what, I want something strong, I want someone dependable, I want someone who can, you know, not give up on me and work through any conflicts and issues and troubles and challenges. And that is what also I feel like the universe wants to give to you. They really want to improve your romantic life by giving you someone that's stable and not perhaps wishy-washy. This tree is really important because it shows here also the circle of life. It also shows here roots and a very strong connection, not something that just, you know, an earthquake comes and the tree falls over. This is like, you know, the earthquake comes, but the roots are so deep. The foundation is so stable that the connection just can't crumble, just like that. Okay, so this is like an earth connection. It's really, really deep rooted into spirituality. It's also someone that understands you on such a strong spiritual level as well. And that is what we have right there. Okay, so next we go here to the next blessing that we have, which is very exciting. And it says creativity. So what's really beautiful here is that with this creativity card, I'm going to try that again because I didn't really roll it very properly. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow, it's interesting because my romantic life had actually come out, but then I thought, you know, I didn't really roll it properly, but it turns out, you know, it was what it was. So I see here with creativity is that you really want to manifest someone who is very romantic and also shows those kinds of things to you very, very creatively. It's not just someone that says, oh yeah, I really like you, but then never puts in any effort. I feel like you're really having a desire for someone to be creative towards you in your romantic life. So it says here, a desire for my romantic life. And so creativity also means perhaps, you know, this person being much more creative in what they say, in what they do, in what they give you. Creativity also shows that perhaps in regards to dates and meetings, that they are more creative in the things that you actually do rather than doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. You want to see variety. You want to see something different. You want to do different things. Perhaps you want to build and make things with this person. And it doesn't just have to be like going out and do that, but you can do it in like the comfort of your home, for example, you know, like build something, make something, cook together, that kind of creativity. So it's not just the same stagnant routine. So what I see here is that you really want to manifest fun and excitement in your romantic life, and you have a desire for that. You really want to allow things to be creative. Maybe you want to paint with this person, draw with this person, cook with this person, like I mentioned. That's what I feel you're really manifesting. You're manifesting a strong connection that is so deep-rooted, but also where you understand each other like friends. That's the kind of thing. I see a lot of like, obviously like, you know, romantic manifestation here. So let's see what else we do have. We have here abundance, okay. We'll get onto the other ones as we go through the reading. So with abundance, we have here Oh my gosh, wow. A lot of you here are really about your romantic life. It says here a trade about my romantic life. So abundance here is also romantic abundance as well, right? Which I think is really interesting. You've got a lot of hearts here. Like even when I look at this particular card, I see a heart, even though it's, you know, creativity. A lot of you are actually manifesting creativity as well. So when I see that a lot of you perhaps want to become so much better at drawing or painting or cooking and, you know, those kinds of things as well. So but you want to also do this with a romantic partner. You don't just want to do this by yourself, interestingly enough. You may want to do it by yourself, but you would have more fun doing it with someone else. And then you've also got the love heart in the earth connection card as well. You may really want to explore spirituality and go to spiritual places. But again, you want to go with someone romantically. So it's like you want to share all of these things that you love with someone else. And then also with abundance here as well, you want to share your abundance with someone else. It's interesting you've got the tree there and the tree there again as well. Okay, so yeah, that's just so interesting. So it says a trade about. So, you know, you might really be thinking much more about love than other aspects of your life. Oh my God, look at this. I actually did not do this on purpose at all. I actually shuffled the cards, but it's amazing how they are just all saying very similar things. So you've got the love one as well. But this abundance message here shows that you perhaps really want to, especially if you're single and you don't have anyone around you, you really want to manifest a lover who is just there for you, who is abundant, and you just feel like, wow, you've washed away things from my past that I have not felt so good about. You're like progressing things with me here. You're working with me. You're not working against me. You know, you love me. You care about me. You're there for me. It's the kind of vibe that I pick up here. So it's a beautiful blessing. You know, abundance in regards to love is huge. You know, it's so special. And I really feel here as well is that you want to share all of this with this person. You want to share the places that you go, the things that you do, how you feel. You want to share all of this with a person. Perhaps also, you know, gifts and things like that, you know, like abundance can also mean money as well. But this is also about like the richness of life. You want to share the richness of life with this person. Perhaps, you know, taking a walk, instead of taking it by yourself, you want to take it with this person. So, you know, that's what I also mean there as well, is that you just want like a rich life, but not just, you know, money, because money is not always rich. You know, it's also about the richness of all these beautiful experiences and things that you go towards and do. Now, it's interesting, you've also got the love card as well. You got another heart, I'm just saying, right there. So let's have a look and see what that is all about. A desire for my romantic life. It's literally stuck on my romantic life. But you know, you got hearts in all of these cards, and I just feel here that you really want to manifest love. It's going to come your way, and it's going to be a strong love. Okay, so for those of you that have been waiting for ages and ages and ages, it's taking its time, because it's meant to take its time, especially with that earth connection card. Sometimes the best things take a very long time. It's because those roots really need to be deep down within, right? So that when some kind of shake-up comes, the tree doesn't just fall over. It's so deeply rooted that it's just there, you know, and it continues to grow and continues to flourish. So a desire for your romantic life, you really want love in your life. I really see that here, and you really want things to progress and manifest and come together. You want deep love. This is also love towards other people. I just feel here that you want to feel love in all forms, so feeling it from perhaps your parents, feeling it from your family, feeling it from friends, feeling it also from strangers, and also in regards to like a romantic partner as well. You just really want to feel this energy, and you also want to just live in this high vibrational energy of love rather than fear. And that's what I see here. So mainly it's to do with your romantic life, of course, but I really see you want these things to come together, and you want to feel happy, you want to feel content, you want to feel secure, and that's what I see here. So you're really manifesting this, and it's going to come into your life, okay? You will have a strong love, and that's something we've definitely got. We've also got here expectancy. Okay, so this is about children, this is about having a family, this is also about perhaps extending your family, for example, as well. This can also include pets as well, right? A lot of people treat pets as children, so you know, don't be surprised that, you know, perhaps if you're someone that doesn't maybe want children, that this could be having a pet, you know, it could be that. So expectancy here is really showing that you may be manifesting perhaps children, you might be manifesting you know, pregnancy, you might be manifesting perhaps wanting that cute little doggy that you've been thinking about for a very long time. You know, it's just it's a message that I'm seeing, or that cute little parrot that seems to be whistling in my background, even though I already have him. Yeah, I do have a parrot, and he's always whistling, but anyways, so, you know, whatever it is, you're manifesting something here for sure, whether it is, you know, a child, or whether it's a pet, who, you know, is like a child anyways. But this is what I'm seeing here, is that it's almost like you want this to bloom, you want this to happen. A lot of you want family, you want happiness, you want joy in that sense. So let me just roll the dice. So it says my family, which I'm not even surprised by, right? Because this is literally that energy of building a family, having members in the family as well. So that's definitely something you're manifesting here. I love how accurate these dice are today, right? Because for every single one of these cards so far with the love hearts, you've had my romantic life. And then for the one with expectancy, you've literally had family. So it just goes to show how greatly accurate these divination dice have been. And also, you have here the message, a regret about. Okay, so there may have been a regret here in regards to perhaps not doing this sooner, or wanting this sooner, or perhaps taking so much time over other aspects of your life. I would say, you know, regrets are something that we can always learn to sort of progress through in that sense. But there is some kind of a regret that you may feel here. Perhaps this is maybe not paying too much attention to your own family growing up, or there's some kind of regret that I pick up, but it's almost like you don't want to regret this anymore and you want to make this happen. For some of you may be watching this and you may be thinking like, oh, it's really hard to expect, and you know, it's really difficult to build that. So it's like you're manifesting that even more because you really want it in your life, and it's really hard to bring it into your life, for example. So, you know, you might go down the medical route in that sense as well. So it's just something that I'm seeing, and some of you might be regretting not doing that sooner, you know, going down the whole medical way. So that's just what I'm seeing. And then the last card we have here, I'm also going to do your charm reading, so do stick around for that as well. We've got here balance. So you've got that yin and yang energy. I just feel here with this particular energy is that you want balance in all aspects of your life. Okay, you really do. So it says here a desire for our world. Okay, so between you and a partner, you want everything to come together. You want it to be satisfactory and very, very fulfilling, right? It's about your world being complete together. And that's what we see with this sort of yin and yang energy. You've got this beautiful circle, right? So it's like it just all comes together. It's a sense of satisfaction and balance, and it's mutual and it's equal, it's one-sided, and it just balances and flows very effortlessly. It's not forced. It doesn't feel like it's going to drive you insane. In fact, it just comes together really, really naturally and very beautifully. And that's what I see here, is you have a desire for the world that you and your partner create together in this beautiful relationship. And this particular situation is that you just want your romantic life to come together. You want this beautiful world with your partner where you support one another, you get through issues with one another, because that's what balance is all about, right? It's also about handling conflict. It's about getting through those difficult moments and also enjoying the really good moments and spending those times together as well. Like I always say, you know, doing things on your own is obviously a really good thing. You want to make sure that you do have that balance as well, but you also really want to enjoy time with this person. So you have a real desire here for things to come together between you and your love life. You want to manifest this, and that's what I see here, is that the universe is trying to manifest this at such a high level to allow all of this to come together, for that stability to really progress through, and for you to find that happiness, that joy, and that fulfillment that you really want in your life. It will come. It will happen for you. So believe that it will definitely happen as well, because you have a desire for this, and I feel like the universe is really trying to work on it. Okay, so let's go now to charms. Okay. Ooh, dolphin. Okay. So, we got here the anchor. You just don't want to be weighed down anymore. You want to be lifted out. So I really feel here that you're manifesting this energy of being lifted up, or at least afloat, rather than to be weighed down and to sink. So that's something that I'm really seeing here, is that you just don't want to feel weighed down anymore. This is the anchor. You want to feel free, you want to feel happy, you want to feel content, and you want to have something that just feels really, really good. You've got here also the dolphin as well. Dolphin also represents like pleasure as well. It also represents intimacy. So interesting fact for those of you that don't know, dolphins are the only other mammals, I believe, that are intimate for the sake of pleasure, not just purpose, which is interesting because you have got the love and the expectancy cards as well, but this here really sort of does really represent that as well. It represents you having a very like fulfilling, intimate life and wanting that as well, and with the right person. So that's something I see here. You've also got the love heart here, which really represents the root chakra as well. It's interesting that this color, the color of the heart, really matches sort of, you know, some of these cards here as well, which I think is really interesting, and also sort of the tree trunk. So it's very interesting because, you know, the root here also represents like the roots that I was talking about, where you really want to have strong roots in regards to your love life. You don't want them to be weak and frail. You want them to be really strong, very powerful, very fulfilling, and that's what I see here. And also this is about you perhaps meditating on your root chakra. So one thing I will say is to strengthen this particular manifestation of love that you really want to make happen in your life is focus on meditating on your root chakra. The root chakra is also very much so to do with intimacy and stability as well, but it's also going to really help this aspect of life that you want to work on as well. What's really interesting is you've got the Leo charm, which is all to do with strength and confidence and living in, you know, this strong energy rather than in fear. You may be a Leo. Your partner here may be a Leo, okay, whether it's someone you're manifesting or someone you already have in your life. So strong Leo energy coming through. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs, okay. So we've got the lion there, very ferocious, very strong. And again, you know, that Leo energy kind of reminds me of this color as well, you know, like strength. What else do we have? Also talked about the dolphin. You got the ring here as well. So you really want commitment, stability, security. You want fulfillment and joy. That's definitely something you're manifesting here. The universe is really working on this. You've also got the tag with the love heart on it. You know what's really interesting is that you got the tree with the love heart on it as well. You know when people like carve into trees and they carve their like initials, for example, I see you and your partner doing that, like carving your names inside of like the tree, or you know on like a beach, for example, when people like write in the sand the initials and stuff like that. I see that here. This is like that sort of carved and stamped energy, which, you know, so we have here, and also we have here as well. Then we have the monkey. This is about having fun. It's about also just really enjoying each other's companies and doing fun things together. You've got the feather as well, which really shows protection as well. The universe is really working hard on this. You've got music as well. So I really feel here that for some of you, you might be really manifesting something to do with music or dance. Maybe you're really interested in that, or you really want to work on those particular aspects. There's something about music here that you might be manifesting. A lot of you are manifesting more protection from your ancestors and your spirit guides, which I think is interesting. Some of you are also trying to manifest a lot of happiness, which I also pick up on with the monkey as well. You've also got here, I don't actually know what this is, interestingly enough. It's like a little cat on a branch. It's like the cat got stuck in the tree or something. But this here really does show kind of like the circle of life as well, is that you really want your life to be fulfilled. You want happiness, you want strength, you know, as we see here. You want to live in love, you want to have a strong love also in your life. You also see the hashtag as well. You might be manifesting something in regards to perhaps wanting to be seen or discovered or heard. You've got the hashtags which people use on, like, for example, Instagram and Facebook, social media, to have their work sort of either found or discovered in some way, shape or form, or to categorize their work, which I think is interesting. So you might be doing a lot of organization as well, which is interesting. You also have another ring as well. So you've got two rings, right? So this is commitment between you and someone else that you're really manifesting as well. And I feel that you will manifest, okay? So a lot of these things I feel you're going to manifest. You've also got here the elephant. Remember, an elephant never forgets. Sorry, my nails are so chipped. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Let me do that, okay? Elephant never forgets. Elephant is also to do with loyalty as well. So, you know, you might really be wanting to go to the zoo with this person, for example, or going to like see these animals like in person, like safari, you know, in that kind of sense as well. So it's interesting. You've got the elephant there. It's also about tradition as well, and culture. So I feel that you might be really manifesting learning more about another culture or another path or religion, which is interesting. Also, you got the key as well. Again, commitment. This can also be you manifesting your own home, wanting to purchase your own home or move to a new home, which I think is very interesting as well. So you've got a lot of different things that you're manifesting here that I feel are going to be coming into your life. So these are the blessings that you're manifesting to come into your life, which will come into your life. Okay, so that's essentially what we are working on or worked on in this particular reading. So group number 2, this is your reading. Wow, I know it was really based quite heavily on love, but I feel towards the end, especially with the charms, we did pick up a few other areas as well, which was quite interesting, which I think was fascinating in that sense as well. So this is what we have for you. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy as well. Definitely do take care, stay safe, and I will speak to you all very soon. And I am also going to now go on to group number 3. So I'm going to pop those charms back in there and collect these cards. Alright, group number 3, this is your reading with me for blessings that you are manifesting, which are going to come into your life. How exciting! So I'm literally going to tell you what you are manifesting, and you might be like, wow, yeah, I have been manifesting that, but these are also things that are going to come into your life as well, which is really exciting. So I've got the cards here. I'm just going to put the wand here and here. These are your magic wands, of course. I'm also going to be using the dice as well to get more insight into each of these cards, which are of course the things that you're manifesting, which will come into your life. I'm also going to do a charm reading as well once we've looked into the cards, and also I'm going to use the tray to roll the dice, because otherwise it's going to hurt your ears a lot if I do it on the actual table. Okay, so first message here for you, group number 3, is golden memories. Ta-da! Wow. Very, very strong. You know what this kind of reminds me of? I mean, I've been watching the news a lot lately, and to be honest, I think this is a little bit unrelated, but for some of you, this may make a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Seeing a lot about the wildfires that are happening, and this really reminds me of that, to be honest. And I'm sure it's definitely not a golden memory, okay? It's a very difficult thing for a lot of people, but I see here that a lot of you are manifesting safety. A lot of you are also thinking about past, and you are remembering a lot of really good times that have happened in life. So that's something that I'm really picking up on here, is that many of you are thinking back on the past, and you're really manifesting all of these, like you're allowing all of these memories to come forward, and it's like you're manifesting even better memories. So you're thinking to yourself like, wow, all these things happened, I'm thinking about them, but I'm manifesting more memories. And for a lot of you, you are making scrapbooks, journals, or having gratitude journals where you're writing down all of these amazing things that happened, and then you're thinking like, wow, in the future I would like to do even more of this, I would like to do even more of that, or I would like to make even bigger, brighter memories. So you're thinking about things that have happened in the past, and then you're thinking, oh yeah, I want to do more of this, I want to do more of that, I want to make more of my life to be like this and that. And that's what I'm seeing. And some of you may have, had, some difficulties with the fires that have happened as well. So it's almost like you're pulling yourself into a path that is full of even more abundance. That's what I'm seeing through any difficult moments. It's basically showing here that you've got a lot of good stuff coming towards you. And I think that through gratitude, you're really manifesting a lot of this as well. You're almost thinking of the good stuff that did happen. Yeah, so it says here, a dream about my family. Okay, a dream about my family. So I feel, especially with golden memories, that makes so much sense, right? A lot of you may have had dreams about maybe people that have passed away. And then you're thinking, well, now that, of course, that person's not necessarily in my life right now, I am going to make the rest of my life the best of my life. I'm going to make memories with future people. I'm going to make memories with the people that are around me. I'm going to build more golden memories. And that's what I see here, is that you're literally saying to the universe, you know what, I can't rewind the past, but I can make the present and the future the best that it can ever be. And that's what I see here, is that a lot of you may be getting a lot of dreams in regards to family members or people that have passed away, or people that maybe you're not so close with right now. And it's like you're trying to make big, strong memories going forward, and you just want the universe to, you know, make amazing memories so that you can go places with these people, you can explore you know, so much more with them as well. That's something we're seeing here. So yeah, golden memories shows that there's so many amazing things that are still yet to come into your life that are going to become memories. And the thing is, you're going to enjoy all of those moments, because I see you having gratitude and really living in the moment of those beautiful, beautiful memories as well, and also treasuring them. So I see here you taking a lot of photographs and perhaps taking lots of videos and things like that to really treasure a lot of these memories. So that's a blessing coming into your life, because you're really going to enjoy every aspect of it, and you're going to live in the moment as well. It's not like, oh, it became a memory and now I'm looking back and thinking, oh, I should have done more. You know, this is you actually making every moment a memory. We've got here retreat. So it's got here a vision for my family, okay, which is really interesting. So with this particular message here, I see here with retreat is that you really just perhaps may take a holiday. You may perhaps even go see your family if they live in a different location. I just see here you having a lot of, again, gratitude and fulfillment, and you just wanting the absolute best for those around you. This particular message is very, very significant. It's also very important because it's literally showing you very, very strongly that you may be manifesting a holiday. And for some of you, it may have been really difficult with everything going on in the world, you know, with the whole pandemic. But it does show that you will be able to go on a really lovely, relaxing holiday, or you might be able to take some time off for yourself where you can just relax, because sometimes people take time off and they just find that, oh, well, I wasn't really able to relax and nothing really good came out of it, you know. But I see you having a really good holiday where you feel good, you feel happy. You may also have it with family. You may have it by yourself and then start to envision more about your family, because it says here a vision for your family. So the more you spend time by yourself, the more you might be thinking like, this is how I want my family to be. This is how I can help my family. This is what I can do to build a stronger family. So it really helps you, right? Taking a bit of time for yourself, retreating, a little bit of space, you know, especially for those of you that already have a family and it's like so busy, hectic, you barely have time for yourself. This is about you realizing how you can take time for yourself and also how you can balance the family, right? Because you have to be able to balance both. You can't just always be giving, you know, 100% to your family and then leave yourself completely out of it, because you get burnt out and you get very, very tired. So this is about you being able to find that perfect balance as well from time to time. We've got soulmate. Okay. Of course, for those of you that are completely single, this is really about you taking time for yourself and then realizing the kind of person that you want in your life. You know, that's really important. So with soulmate here, it says here a desire for my family, which makes a lot of sense here, because for many of you, you're trying to manifest your soulmate, or you're trying to allow this connection to become so much stronger with your soulmate. So it's like you have a desire for this connection to progress, this desire for this connection to manifest and get so much stronger, so much better, for you to feel way, way happier, way more content, way more fulfilled. And you're like, okay, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? How about now? How about now? How about now? Hello, soulmate, where are you? It's like you pick up the phone, you call the universe, you're like, hello, universe, where's my soulmate? Placed an order for him, you know, or her, and where is this person? Where is this person? So I definitely feel here that you're trying to manifest a soulmate, or at least you're trying to manifest a stronger connection with your soulmate here, and you just really want this abundance to come into your life. So that's something that I feel will come into your life, because you have a desire, you know, to not just have the love of your life, but also to build a family with this person, or to strengthen your family with your soulmate. You've got here meditation. Okay, very interesting. Let's roll these dice. A desire for our world. Okay. Yeah, this is you wanting peace, prosperity, happiness. This is also you wanting to really find a lot of that inner peace as well that maybe you've been lacking for a while. So meditation is about grounding. It's also that energy with retreat, right? Where you feel so much more at peace. You don't feel so chaotic. You don't feel so frustrated. You actually feel like, you know what, things are coming together. There's a sense of happiness. There's a sense of fulfillment. So meditation card here shows you feeling a lot of peace. That's what I see here. A lot of peace, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and you're feeling so much more content in that energy. So I just feel here that you're wanting to manifest peace and prosperity, and that is exactly what's coming through, so that you also feel so much more content in your own personal world. And when we have the phrase our world, it also shows between you and your family, you and your friends, you and your soulmate, you and a stranger. This is you, about you wanting that peace and happiness in all aspects of your life. We've also got here sacred union. So let's see, well, that makes a lot of sense, right? It says here a reflection on my work life. Okay, so obviously, with this sacred union card is that you really want a lot of stability in your life and in your connection, right? So with the sacred union, it's almost like, it brings two people's energy into one. Even though you're two different people, you're not one person, but what they say a lot of the times is that, when two people are working, it's like, there's double coming into the household, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like you're a team. And that's what I see here with this work-life energy, is that you're two separate people, but you work like a team. And that's what I see here is with sacred union, this is not just about, intimacy and a great connection and feeling connected to this person. This is about you working as a team, okay? So your work life, you work together, you build together, you prosper together, you help one another. That's what I see here. And this is the kind of energy that you really want to manifest, is someone that's there for you, and yes, is intimate with you and really understands you, but is there on the same team as you. Not against your team, not on another team, on the same team as you. And that's what I see here with my work life. And this is also about you feeling and wanting to manifest this person really supporting your work, your ambitions, your dreams, not cutting your wings off, which I see as well. So this person is going to allow you to be yourself, is going to allow you to take time off when you need to take that time for yourself off. They will be very proactive and productive, especially in regards to helping with family matters. So it's not just going to be you always running after things and doing things. They're also going to be very, very present, in the sense that they will always try and do the most that they can. And also with forgiveness here as well, I think that's such a strong message that I see here, is that you want to manifest all of these beautiful things in your life, especially with love and having something really strong. I see here that you want to forgive someone. So for some of you, this could be forgiving a past relationship, forgiving a family member who was perhaps not very nice to you. This can also be, for many of you, forgiving a friend or someone that was really, really toxic. We do see here a desire for my childhood. This could be you forgiving, again, a family member, or even someone in your childhood that did something really not very nice to you. Again, it could be a friend, or it could be a teacher. It could be someone that really just made you feel so low, and it's something you carried with you for a very, very long time. Something here to do with childhood for sure, that I'm really picking up on. And I just feel here that you're trying to manifest that forgiveness so that you can sort of, move on from that and not have that constantly ring in your mind all the time. Forgiveness is not just excusing what someone did, it's about setting yourself free so that it's not constantly replaying in your mind. Because the thing is, when you are constantly thinking like, oh, I can't forgive this person, oh, I have so much anger towards this person, I have resentment towards this person, and you're ruminating, that person continues to hurt you over and over and over again. This could also be a past relationship, for example, as well. But I just feel here that it's about healing your inner child, which I think is really important with that message with my childhood. And also being able to forgive allows you to really move on to the point where this person cannot then continue to hurt you and hurt you and hurt you, because you've forgiven them, and you can just move on and not continue to suffer. The more you think about it, the more you end up suffering, right? So that's what I see there, interestingly enough. So yeah, that's what we've got there. So let's go to the charm reading. Got the tricycle. How adorable is this? Oh, I want one. I want one in real life, because I can't actually ride a real bicycle, but a tricycle seems really like such a cute idea. It actually blends in. It show you that right there. You got a tricycle here. So you may also be manifesting perhaps children in your life, or you might actually be manifesting trying to do certain things that you weren't able to do in your childhood, which is really interesting because this is actually something that I was manifesting not very long ago. I was actually trying to do certain things that I just was not able to do as a child, really, that most normal people would do. For example, like swimming, riding bike, doing those fun activities. I was like, now that I'm an adult, I can pick and choose, what I actually want to do, and it's kind of fun in that sense. Like, yes, it's a little bit more difficult to learn things more as an adult, especially those kinds of things, than it is when you're a child. You seem to pick things up a little bit easier, but still, it's never too late. So you might also be trying to do those things that perhaps you just never really got to do, which I think could be very interesting. I like how that also resonated with me, but it's very interesting. You've got the letter R as well, so that could be an initial for something that you're manifesting. Could also be an initial in somebody's name as well, that maybe you're connected with. You've got here a donut. So you might, be thinking, oh, I want to be a better cook, or I want to set up my own business that includes perhaps treats. Some of you might be bakers, things like that. Obviously, that won't resonate with everyone, but it could be a specific message that resonates with some of you. Okay, we've also got the love heart here as well. So manifesting love is obviously something that we have spoken about quite a lot, especially with the soulmate and sacred union card. So you want to manifest pure love, true love, happy love. That's what I see here. Or strengthen a connection here with someone in that regard. We also see here the sacral chakra crystal, which represents also that meditation card, which we see right there. This also shows peace, happiness, growth, and fulfillment, which you really, really want to manifest in your life. You want to feel happy and you want to feel content. We also have the unicorn peg as well. I just feel here that you want to embrace your uniqueness and you want to manifest unique things in your life that maybe not everybody can experience, which I think is quite interesting that we've got that there. We've also got the little pendant with the star inside as well, and it says here, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, and then it says success, success, success all the way around it as well. So I feel like you want to be successful. This can also be to do with career as well. You want to be successful, not just in your career, but also in other aspects of your life, be it having peace, because peace is also something that not a lot of people manifest. They just think like, oh, if I have love, if I have a strong career, if I have money, I'm going to be happy. Peace is one of those things that we see so much more of now in life. That's why people meditate, They want to feel calm. They want to feel in control. They want to not feel as anxious, say, for example. They want to feel balanced, grounded, at peace. They want to have that feeling of inner calm. So, that's what I see here, you manifesting as well, especially with that energy of the meditation card, and also retreat, right? We've also got here the harvest as well, if you can see that as well. I keep thinking of bread, and I keep thinking of baking. Again, you might be, really into baking, or you might be trying to bake. It's something that we're seeing there, or into bakeries. Okay. We've also got here the cat as well. Again, this is that retreating energy as well. It really kind of goes with that peace and prosperity as well that you're trying to manifest in your life. You might also really be interested in getting a cat. It's just something I'm seeing. You've got here a lizard as well. This lizard is present in the King of Wands card in tarot. Should I show you actually? We might as well, right? We might as well. Let me just find it in my tarot cards. I have the card always sitting on my table, a deck sitting on my table. I wasn't actually going to use tarot for this reading because obviously we went very in depth with the cards and the dice and everything, but it just reminded me, as soon as we saw that lizard, I just thought of the King of Wands. It's going to be like the last card, isn't it? I swear. Queen of Wands. Oh, it's interesting actually because the Queen of Wands has a cat, right? The Queen of Wands has a cat. That's really interesting. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense with the energy of like love and sacred union. The Queen of Wands has a cat. And let's get the King of Wands. Where are you, King? Where are you? King, 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 king. King, 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 where are you, King? King, 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 king. King, king, king. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Okay, and the king has a lizard. lizard right there, right at the bottom there. Isn't that so interesting? That is so interesting. That's the most fascinating thing I think I found today. Okay, so the cat and the lizard make complete sense. Why? Because it's a hidden message from tarot. It is literally showing you, it's literally showing you that sacred union energy, because the king and the queen, of course, are counterparts, right? They go together, they understand one another, they're meant to be together. That's the energy that we pick up on right there. So, you know, king and queen makes total sense with the lizard and the cat. And, you know, at first you can be like, oh, that doesn't really make sense, but it does, you know, it really, really does. So again, you've got that sacred union energy there. You've also got the heart, which absolutely glitters as well. You know what's really interesting? This reminds me of yin and yang, because you've got the black and the white and the black, which represents that yin and yang energy. It's, you know, mutual harmony, fulfillment, joy, and black and white, they just go together. Again, it's a pair that just goes together. So again, that to me represents sacred, you know, a sacred union, and also happiness as well in that sense. You've also got here, is this a gun? You know, this is about sort of like warding off anything in the past that has been really, really difficult and very challenging, like, you know, not wanting negativity. And this is also about protecting yourself in many ways as well. I don't recommend violence. I don't recommend, you know, these things, but I'm just saying this is more of like a spiritual message, okay? Just saying, it's a spiritual message where you're protecting yourself. And also you've got the seahorse as well. I don't think we have a seahorse in tarot, but what I will say about the seahorse is that it's really about going with the flow, enjoying life, you know, and being unique, especially with the unicorn as well. But I love that message we've got with the king and the queen of wands. That was just such, it was just meant to be, wasn't it? And I just think that was so, so lovely how it just matched so well. So that's your reading, group number 3. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course the intention items which are on my Etsy store. So do check those out. Take care, stay safe. I really hope that this helped you, and I will see you very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. And yes, this is your reading.